Thank you all for the birthday wishes. Hi, Kathleen. Hi, Carol. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Beth. Hi, Rose. Oh, you guys, this is quite a situation that we got here. Hi, Heather. Class people, I promise you, I'm gonna sit down often on hi, Teresa. I'm gonna sit down often on Wednesday in class. Catherine, are you doing class, by the way? Um, but I have to, so I'm gonna be up, sitting. Hi, Joe. So good to see you, Barbara. Ah, my birthday was lovely. Hi, Susan. My birthday was absolutely beautiful. They lovely little presents. Ben gave me Andrea Gibson's poetry books. And they woke me up and there was breakfast and Indigo Girls playing. Not in person, um, but I overdid it. Oh, yours Snowden. I'm wondering if we all want to do. I mean, if you guys are all good, we can do it, or we can postpone it a week if it's better for you. But I'm all in, so just let me know. Um, yeah, it was. I just overdid it a little bit. So today today and tomorrow are going to be very resting days. I have PT tomorrow. So yeah, this was not quite what I had envisioned. I'm still not driving. I'm still wearing the brace. Okay, Catherine. I know that Liz probably is not going to cook, is going to attend, but not cook. I'm very excited about the class because I'm kind of adapting a Mary Berry recipe. Um, I'm very excited to eat it, and we'll have actually options for pastry top on top instead of just potatoes. It's going to be the. No, I'm feeling well, Heather. I actually need to do something and go back to life because I've been writing, but I need to do it. So it's going to be easy for me to do some prep sitting while I show you how to prep the fish. Hi, Marianne. And then, it's going to go in the oven. It's going to be a fun, easy recipe. And we're going to have options of either potatoes on top, like a shepherd pie, or pastry on top. So we can work with it. It's going to be fun. And I'm going to sit whenever I feel like whenever I feel like sitting. Okay. Yes, Teresa in Nashville. How are you? Do we have people from New York? Tell me the state of your snow level. Yeah, Catherine is gonna be really beautiful. I'm very excited. So I have to make breakfast for tomorrow. Tonight we're just gonna thaw, yes. Stuff that are in the fridge yesterday cooked on top of the whole day walking and it was not the best idea. So it's until knowing in Vermont, says Kathleen. So we're gonna make chia seed pudding and overnight oats. Now, one thing that I'm going to do here, I have some almond milk. You're in Wilmington, North Carolina. Missed you guys come. Okay, so no snow in North Carolina. Um, 2 feet of snow by me in Woodstock. Thank goodness. I found a poor guy that still had our shows. Oh, Beth. Beth, will you be able to come to the shows hi Seth, when Ben plays in New York? Hmm. How about these mandarins? They're not really the best. Hi Seth. Hi Raina. So I'll tell you why I'm eating a mandarin that is not even the best because today Amy, we missed you. You're going to the Saturday show on wait, the people that come to New York to the Carlisle, please let me know because Catherine and I will be there. We're gonna have a meet and greet. No, let's recap. We're not doing a meet and greet. There's no what we're doing. We're gonna have breakfast together one morning or lunch, like we did last year with Catherine, and Price. So we're gonna get together one of those days. I'm gonna be in New York for that entire week, a little bit over a week. So we're going to find a time to all get together for a meal. And then, but let me know when you go see Ben, if you don't happen to be available for when we all gather together. Because I would love to. Oh, this is rotting. But I ate smoked salmon and it's still lingering in my mouth. I don't like it. I mean, the bagel was nice, but I struggle with smoked salmon sometimes. So whoever goes to see Ben, please let me know. Let me know what night, because I would love to say hi and meet you in person. Or do we have 7 of us going on Saturday? Yes, we're gonna have brunch. We're gonna do something. Okay, Tommy, we're gonna have to really all get together. Catherine says we got 5 inches of snow here in Maryland, and then about 2 or 3 inches of ice. It's too far. Okay. Lou, Michelle. Seth, it would be lovely to see you and Raina again. So, and let's this Saturday. So maybe we can figure out well, we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna do a poll and see when most of us are available. Hi, Kristen. Happy belated birthday, Lou, little twin of mine. Okay, so what do we have? We have almond milk. I like to do 90% almond milk, 95% almond milk, and then I like to add a little bit of regular milk. We had a beautiful birthday, but Michelle, forget our birthday. How are you doing? Michelle had I mean, you say what you had if you want to tell everyone. You wrote that in the cooking class chat. How are you doing, Michelle? And tell people why I'm asking if you feel like it or don't. So 95% of almond milk, 5% I like to use. This is my splurge these days. It's ridiculously expensive, I know, but I love this company. I'm familiar with their farms, and I can digest this kind of milk. I'm doing good without my appendix. I had that done too when I was in my 20s, Michelle. So we have vanilla bean, but also you can use vanilla extra, vanilla paste. Very important, lemon zest, because this is going to really taste like almost a cake batter. I love that. And then for the hint in the Hudson Valley may get another big snowstorm on Sunday. They're hinting that the Hudson Valley, I'm hunting. Ooh, I'm going to be thinking of you, Beth. I want to play with turmeric and ginger for the chia seed pudding. So doses. I don't know. I'll tell you what I want the appearance to be when it comes to chia seed pudding. Hi, Patricia. Because also I've learned. Okay, sorry. It was a little old. I have learned that you can always add milk. So I'd rather this be a little too thick, and then tomorrow morning I'm going to add some more milk than not being too loose, and then I cannot have it for breakfast tomorrow morning. Catherine put braces on today, so she loves chia seed pudding, and so I want to too much almond milk. I want her to have something soft. Hi, Christy. And also I realized I don't have a lot of chia seeds. Let me see. Okay, so I put the milk in. Oh, before adding the chia seeds, what do we do? I add some agave syrup, but you can use any sweetener, okay? You can use maple. I mean, maple, you have to really want the taste of maple. So I really like agave or just plain sugar or honey if it's very, very, very smooth honey. Like if the milk is cold, it doesn't melt as well in the chia pudding. So I go very I don't put too much sweetener because I like mine not too sweet. And then Ben and Catherine add agave tomorrow morning. I make this very basic because then tomorrow morning I like to add Greek yogurt, maybe some walnuts. So I don't go crazy with the flavoring. And they're starting them very early. Yeah, this is just some cinnamon. I'm just going to do a little pinch. Yeah, they start very early. And we knew that she probably would have to do that. She's happy. She chose her color and she's going to change color every 2 months. That made her very excited. I haven't seen her yet. She's about to come home from school because I still can't drive, you guys. So, um, I'm writing my novel. I've been writing diligently every day. I've been reading. But I haven't been out of the house. I can only be out of the house when somebody drives me and when I go to PT. So now I'm adding um, my lemon zest. Be generous with the lemon zest. Also orange zest, by the way. Whatever you want to add, but lemon is essential. I like to serve this in the morning with um, if you add kumquats. Oh, thank you, Kristen. Kumquats sliced on top in the morning. I love that. Thank you, Kristen. I wanted to seem a little bit um, put together because I've been in bed wearing sweatpants and this silly brace. Um, I am 100 words, 100 pages in, kind of, Lou. It's been writing itself. I'm extremely happy. I was not expecting this recovery, I have to say. I thought that they had kind of misled me on how long it would take. But I something really amazing has happened in this month for me of like realizations and ideas and kind of I gave myself time to think and to understand certain things and look into other things. And I've been very happy. You will read more in the newsletter. I don't want to say too much, but I've been pretty serene. It's been hard, it's been hard many of you have listened to the episode on asking for help. A beautiful episode came out today, by the way, about books. No, I have to ask for help for everything. And I don't like it. I don't like it. It's hard. Even just with Ben, every 2 seconds, Ben, can you please bring me my tea? And I try not to be a pain in the butt too much. Okay. Milk. Now, obviously, you can use any kind of milk here. Your favorite kind of plant-based. Thank you, Michelle. I am too. Wonderful time of reflection for you. Quite a learning experience. Yes, today I listened to a beautiful episode of the podcast We Can Do Hard Things with Martha Beck. She was the guest. Highly recommend that. So now about all this, which I really believe in things kind of come in full terms. And this is not to say that the times that we're witnessing are horrendous and painful too. By the way, speaking of that, we get so accustomed to being independent, asking for help can be difficult. Yes, people want to help others when they're down. That is true, Teresa. 100%. It's so true. I'm guessing Ben is delighted to help you. You have taken such great care of him in the past 2 years. That's true. But yes, he is. He is. And okay, so I'm just making the decision here. But by the way, you don't really need um, vanilla bean. You can really use vanilla extract or um, or vanilla paste. I had these and I don't want them to go bad. So that's what I'm using. They're pretty old actually. Just a little reminder, please, asking for help is hard. Yeah. Alice, what happened to my hip? I had my labrum torn and it was repaired, but they told me that the surgery will be minimally invasive, but they had not told me how the recovery would be, how hard and delicate and long the recovery would be, I would have never done it. When Ben left on a tour, my parents left, I was alone, not being able to drive. Ben leaves again, by the way, in for the other part of the tour. And I have a daughter, regardless of wanting to ask for help, but take her to school, pick her up. Um, Now, what just as a reminder, because please, 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 you guys, make a phone call to your representatives, to your Congress representative. Please, it's really important. The phone calls really work. We need to stop this, you guys. Um, we need to really get to work, and if you can, I know that it's hard, especially for people that live in rural areas. Please, please, please don't support all those companies that are supporting this this awful administration, you guys. The world is so painful to watch, it's so painful to witness. And the reason why I'm bringing this up here, and then that's it, is because we need this community. Because otherwise, we feel so alone. And I think that their game is really to make us feel alone, and we're not alone. Thank you, Teresa. That's amazing. Yeah. Please, please get out of your comfort zone. Read a script. Do what. Please, please, please. Um, and don't stop at just ICE. Impeachment, and that we need to express how unhappy we are, and how. Oops. Oh, maybe that. I'm not sure that this doesn't go dark. How unhappy we are, and um, life is going downhill for all of us. And I've known all the people that voted because they wanted to have cheaper eggs, and they thought that America would come first, are having a very hard realization that that's not happening. This illusion is, I know. And to see what's happening with Europe is heartbreaking too. Not that Italy's in it. But I want to have this community. I really missed you. Very safe, that safe place to support. Sorry, hard time typing. Um, I really miss this community. It's so easy today I saw this video about how the internet is just an echo chamber of our thoughts. So, if you're angry about something, the internet just amplifies your your ideas, right? So that you have to make sure that what you do is not just being angry and just keep feeding your anger with Instagram videos, but turning your anger into action, because the anger just makes you hate people, and that doesn't do anything. That's kind of all they want. So sometimes I find myself kind of feeding the anger, but keep watching the same things over and over again, as in to confirm what I'm thinking, and as is to confirm that I'm right, is as and that only makes you more angry, but really less efficient, because it just makes you shut everybody that doesn't agree with you out, and but then it paralyzes you in the action. um Jamie Raskin, but it means I don't have someone to call with pressure. uh Sadness, yes, Susan, but what I mean is that if you let just that feeling be amplified by the algorithm, you don't put that feeling you don't turn that feeling into action. And right now we really need the action. Jamie is great. I mean, we have Adam Schiff. I'm not unhappy with him, but um he's not the one. We've been calling him and calling him, and he, I want to be awful, but I'm very scared. Every time I see a post about monks walking for peace, it truly calms me down. Um, yeah, I'm sitting. Okay, so I like to put all my seasoning ingredients Of course, Kathleen, yours is Bernie. So vanilla, the sweetener. Absolutely says yes. Yeah, same. Absolutely. Um, and now, so now what can you add here? I added vanilla, cinnamon, the agave, and lemon zest. So now I'm adding the chia seeds. Now, what can you put here? Chocolate. You can also use milk chocolate, chocolate milk, or you can add some Nutella in here. It's gonna be fantastic. Chocolate syrup if you want. You can add orange zest. I would add the berries the following day. You can make this with coconut milk and the turmeric, by the way. You can add the turmeric to this as well. I don't know. I never made mine with turmeric. I always made the you vote for chocolate, yes. And tomorrow you can also add chocolate chips. Um this is almond vanilla milk, by the way. So I'm just adding all the chia seeds that I have. And and I'll show you what consistency I think is going to be right so that tomorrow I have the right consistency when I eat it. Um, Now, you want to keep stirring and uh, and keep stirring for a little bit before just putting in the fridge so that it doesn't sediment at the end. Coconut, I love it with coconut milk. Also, um, I want to say something about milk, cheese. Oh, the reason why I'm not giving you precise quantities is that it depends how much you're making them for how many people. So usually what I'm making lasts me for 2 or 3 days for the three of us. It also depends. I sometimes have this as a snack, and I think that once you see the consistency, you can kind of make it even just in mono portions, right? What airport tonight about monks? Very enlightening. Yes, I love that. Patricia, you sent me that, right? Did you, Patricia, tell me that you saw them? Is that you? I think so. What color did Catherine? She used teal. Teal. Now, yeah, her first color is teal. Catherine. Yes, Patricia. Where can you remind me where were you when you saw them? So just keep stirring so that they don't clump up together. And if they clump, it's fine. They're gonna just as they release their jelly. It is a great choice. Um, Also, I want to tell you, I've seen this video. I have not tried, but this video that if you make this chia seed pudding, right? Then you put cocoa powder. Oh, it's the one shot. And then you Charlotte, okay. And then you blend it. I think you can make an amazing chocolate mousse. I haven't tried yet. And by the way, I would be a big fan of chocolate powder in here now and lemon zest, especially if you want more of a dessert. I think I really love chocolate and lemon together, and dark chocolate too, not just white chocolate, dark chocolate powder, and cocoa powder, and lemon zest, or lemon zest and chocolate chips. Or I tried it one day with some coffee. So what I did, I added some leftover coffee to this, even with the lemon. It's beautiful, the coffee with lemon, and or you can add instant coffee if you happen to have it. Tell me more about the monks. So, are they walking? What itinerary are they following? How does it work? Can you guys tell me more? I'm gonna have to add more milk to this, by the way. Tell me more about the monks, please. Do we have price here, by the way? I wanted to make sure the price was okay. We don't have Gianna. Do we have Anna here that I haven't seen? Just wanted to say hi. See, this is becoming nice and shake. So what I'm gonna do now is I'll show you. This is gonna be this is gonna be a little too thick tomorrow. Let me take this, my hands. This, let's show you a second. I have this uh, thing where I hang my phone to my neck so that I can have my crutches. So this is a little too thick for being just soaked, right? This is almost what I want tomorrow morning. So now, so look at this. Little too thick. This is really kind of how I like it in the morning. It's going to be thicker tomorrow. So now I'm just going to add enough milk. Do you see how already very thick it is? By the time that it releases the jelly, like that substance is going to be way too thick. Now we can always obviously add milk in the morning, but I can already see that. You could hear the movement of ropes. It was so quiet. It went through. Okay, Raleigh as well. Spent 5 hours shoveling. They're just walking across North Carolina, spreading hope and joy and love. Wow. So let me show you now. I'm going to add some more, but this time I'm going to add some milk. This is just a 2%. When you add this kind of milk, if you decide to do it with dairy, it also add a little bit of sweetness, natural sweetness to it. So this is kind of what I want. Here you are. Here I am. That's about how long I spent shoveling snow. Wow. You guys are all submerged. Now look, let me see, where can I, okay, right here. Can you see is more liquid? So this tomorrow is probably going to be the perfect consistency. Maybe tomorrow I will have to add a little bit of milk. The problem is that if you put not enough chia seeds in the milk, then when tomorrow morning you want to have it for breakfast, you will need to add more chia seeds and you will have to wait for them to release their jelly. I don't know what's called. And I've learned, don't make that mistake, because if you have them dry, they're going to bloat in your intestine and it's not pleasant. I promise you that. So this is basically done. So tomorrow, you adjust what you want. You can add more sugar. You can add a little bit of coffee. You can add some fruit. You can add berries. Dry freeze berries you can add the day before, but don't add fresh berries like now. This doesn't last as long if you have fresh berries in it. So now I'm just gonna, sweetness is close to perfect. I'm just gonna do a tiny bit more. That's it. I sometimes make chia seeds and oats together, but I want to make two separate things. How many hours in the fridge? At least, I would say at least 2 hours. I kept shoveling a path. I said, this is so great. You're able to be here. I know. If you're talking to me, I've been missing you so much. Monday, I've really missed Monday. I kept shoveling a path every few hours during the storm, or I wouldn't be able to open the door. Today it took about 3 hours to make some paths and find clearing by my car after the plow guy finally showed up. Oh, wow, Beth. How are your headache and migraines, Beth? Um, and I would say at least 2 hours, but overnight is better. And this lasts for a few days in the fridge, by the way. So then I'm going to do usually what I do. I leave it out for a tiny bit and then I give it one more stir before I put it in the fridge. Now, oats, very similar process. Worst snow in 42 years. Tell me, okay, now I know that it's hard, okay? So I'm not sugarcoating something. Isn't it also beautiful though? I know that it's easy for me to say here when today was stupid, another almost 80 degrees. My hubby had knee surgery last week, so he's also on crutches. So shoveling up my daughter and me, my wonderful next door neighbor, a Canadian, saw us and came over to help. As Mr. Roger would say during the troubled times, yep, remembered helpers. Absolutely, Catherine. That's what I tell Catherine every morning, be a helper and look for the helpers. You haven't had too many migraines lately. I think cold helps. I haven't had them either. How nice of your neighbor. Yes, it is very beautiful. Okay. I tend to get more migraine when the weather comes in. Oh, I didn't know, Seth, that you suffered from migraines as well. Under a half foot is beautiful, over a half foot is painful. Fair enough. Uh, Also, absolutely not an ad. You know that I never do. Oh, well, Kathy, I go back to work on the 9th. My husband's foot surgery is on the 20th. You're not being able to come, right, to class, Michelle. We'll miss you. Will you come into class? It's beautiful for a while, but when the temperature in single digit is worrisome, somewhere about loser power, yes. Especially the evil cousins cluster headache. Oh yeah, I know. Sad. They're so because they feed on each other, and it's like there is this kind of um circle that, right. It's I'm with you. I'm with you. Usually are women. I didn't know you suffered. I'm sorry. Welcome to our migraine group. Um, so not one trying to get before the. Oh, I feel one trying to get me before the storms. Um, Mine are usually very hormonal, by the way. So between these two, I like this one better, but I cannot resist a sale. So, others, I'll make sure. Hi, baby girl. Hello, my life. I'm doing the live just for a second, and then I'm all yours to do homework. Okay?
Okay. We'll be right out.
Okay. It comes from your mom's side, back quite a few generations, it seems. Yeah, it's interesting. Mine comes from my dad's side. Um, It's his birthday. Not sure my invite kids another to okay, I understand. It's really pretty when it's coming down and undisturbed, but so dangerous when it mixed with rains. Yeah, an extremely low temperature. I get it. So yeah, I cannot resist the sale. So these are two good milk, almond milk.
Eat much.
I know, I bet. It's hard, the braces.
No, it's hard.
What do you mean it's hard?
Hard to get used to. Like, if you can enjoy pasta.
Oh.
The apples were good, but hard to get used to. Like, I barely ate.
Are you hungry?
No.
You're not hungry?
No.
There's something very soft tonight, okay?
Okay.
It's like the celery root puree and that soup. Oh, Papa told me. So you're gonna go back on Wednesday? So these two good brands, like this one better?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay, don't keep doing that though, because it's they don't think it's gonna fall.
No, it can't.
It can't. Okay, okay. Don't.
The two is attached to this.
Okay.
And this can't fall because it's attached to all the other ones.
Okay, so you have to just be careful when you brush your teeth tonight.
You can call me.
You have to be careful when you brush your teeth.
Can I watch something? And
Then you have to do homework and read, right?
Yeah. You call me when you're done with this, so I can.
And we do homework together. Yes. Okay. Okay, baby. Yeah. What do you want to have though?
We had a petit pot in the car.
I know there's some applesauce in that pouch. There's a pouch of applesauce, and so yeah. So yeah, if ever this is a good price, find this. This was irresistible. It's not bad. There's something about this that I really like. It feels like freshly squeezed almonds. But they're both a good brand. Kathy, they're telling me it's gonna get easier. It's gonna get easier. Okay, I think many of them had experience with braces. Okay, and they all root for you, and they think that teal is a beautiful choice for the first color. Do you understand? Did you hear me? Okay. It's on the lower shelf, quello più basso, vicino dove c'è il lievito. So here, the lemon zest. This really tastes like cake with the oats. Now you can make oats and chia. Okay, totally fine. I like them. And then orange again, lime, whatever citrus you have handy. Okay. Now let's add. She has the whole community behind. Kathy, you have the whole community right here behind you that they all root for you. um, vanilla bean. The reason why I'm so generous with vanilla bean is that I have to use this. Babe, I'm just finishing the live with our friends, and then I'm gonna do homework with her. Okay? I'm almost done with our breakfast for tomorrow. Oops. You wanna say hi? We're gonna meet so many people at the Carlisle, my love. Yeah, I'm very, very happy. Some of them kind of throw. There's fun too. When you use the bean, it takes a little longer to dissolve than the paste. Um, so I'm gonna show you how I just break the clumps against against the wall of the container. Oops. But don't skimp on the vanilla, okay? Because even if the milk is vanilla, I'm very okay if you use vanilla extract. Are you okay? Okay. Huh?
Fits as a fiddle.
What'd you say?
I'm as fit as a fiddle.
You are as fit as a fiddle? He says they're all saying hi to you. Do you want to come here and say hi? You don't have to, but if you want, I'm sure that they're all happy to see you. Hi, Ben. I've been seeing posts of your shows, says Michelle. I've heard that they went great. Seth says hi to you. Ken says hi to you. Everyone says hi to you. Those talented fingers. Everybody's saying hi to you. Oh, okay, I'll show you. Oh, you guys. Okay. Definitely buy vanilla paste. Also, so much goes wasted. Now, oh, Kathy, you're coming to Carlisle too. Yay, I missed you. So what I like to do, so you have these clumps here. I'll show you. I'm not ditching anything. I'm just using food as a vehicle to talk and to be with you. Can you come here, dude? They don't want these clumps. I want to show you. Yay, Catherine. Do you see those black clams? I just clumps, not clams. I'm just mashing them against the ooh,
Coming.
against the thing so that they eventually they will dissolve. He's coming, baby. No, has anyone tried making their own vanilla paste? Oh, no, Christine, have you? Oh, Teresa, I'm sorry about the video. Wait a second, someone. My internet keeps freezing, so I'm going to say good night. Good night, Kathleen. Thank you. Thank you so much, Kathleen. I really appreciate it. I can't remember the song Mike Robinson posted. Vanilla paste is just a ton of scraped beans. Yeah. Oh, sorry, you guys. We have this old problem, but I really want to stick to Substack for these things, if we can. Now I'm going to add some, Rebels. I was so happy that it's one of my favorite songs. And I was so happy that he included it in the show. I can't wait. I'm hoping that the Carlisle will have Rebels too. I'm adding just a tiny bit of turmeric, just a tiny bit. I want Catherine to eat it, and I'm not sure she will like it. Also, when you use turmeric, my mom says, add some, this is some cinnamon again, some black pepper. My mom says that in order to activate the turmeric, you have to add black pepper. Not sure. Agave. Oh, I'm sorry, Kristen. Again, as much or as little as you need. Any kind of milk. You've seen posts of making it. I mean, listen, good vanilla is expensive, either in the form of I'm adding a little bit of ginger too, just a tiny bit, because Ben can't do much spice. Never try make it. I've heard the same thing about turmeric and black pepper. Your mom is right. Turmeric is nearly as effective without isn't nearly as effective without the capsaicin. Okay, I don't know how to pronounce that. Capsaicin. Um, so I like even here. I like to do all the flavoring first, and then we start adding the oats. So I need to add the black pepper, and then I'm gonna give it a taste, and because I want the turmeric to be there, but now this is also um, a, tomorrow you can also add more liquid, okay? By adding the Patricia, so good to see you. I'm gonna go in a little bit. My mom is doing well. She had a the reason why she left, even though my surgery was way more my recovery was much different than what we had expected, is that she needed a procedure to her feet. She was in a lot of pain when she was here, so I'm glad that they went back home. So I think the ones that be cleared for driving, I'm hoping in the next couple of weeks. Also because Ben leaves on the 10th. So I would like on the 10th to be able to take Catherine to school. That's my hope. So you add the oats. Remember, if you want it ready for tomorrow, you can put a little bit more oats right now and then adding milk tomorrow. Now I'm just gonna give it a quick taste for. Oh, this is so beautiful. I'm going to add a tiny, tiny, tiny bit. Oh, there was not tiny, tiny bit. There was quite some turmeric. Yeah, they're doing something with like waves that have to break this calcification that has formed around her heel. She could not walk anymore. She was in so much pain. But I was thinking, she's been having this pain for years, and then it would, like a little bit, and then it would disappear. Now, I'm a hypochondriac, so whenever I have some pain or when Ben has some pain, I'm terrified it's cancer, and I have to work on that. But had she gone to the doctor when the pain was starting, they wouldn't have had to do this very painful procedure right now. So find him in between. Seth, I'm so happy to hear about your dad. Got home from rehab hospital 2 Fridays ago, almost 3. He's regaining strength each time we see him. Oh, can you please tell your dad that we are thinking of him, that we knew about his surgery and that we are thinking of him, please? Tell him that we send his love, all of us, okay? Even if he doesn't know us. I mean it. And I just want to have a moment before we leave to just remember Liz's dad. Because, we've been all going through her taking care of her dad, and her dad passed. So just a moment to remember her dad. I don't think Bill is here, by the way, right? Mm, it's so good. So what I had that done with a chunk of calcium in my hip. Oh, wow. Worked very well. My hip and the PT dissolved the calcium, no more pain. Thank you, everyone. But so what I want you to do when you make something like this? I want you to taste it and have that look that I had, like, ooh, yes, this is what I want to eat tomorrow morning. So if you want to taste the cinnamon and you don't taste enough cinnamon, by all means, add the cinnamon. I wanted to taste it and think, this is delicious. This is exactly what I wanted. So if you want more sugar, put more sugar. If you want chocolate, put more chocolate. Have that confidence when you're making something like this. Make it yours and just make it the way you want. Okay? And have fun with it. It's such a great, I like to make this and then I have breakfast for part of my breakfast for a few days. So great snack when you don't know what to eat. And you have, also where you can make this chia seed pudding, you can put a dollop of whipped cream or vanilla ice cream. It becomes a dessert. Um, there's so many ways of making this and playing with it. and having it as a snack or breakfast or dessert. So just have fun with it and taste it, and you think, ooh, cannot wait for tomorrow morning. That's it. I love you. I have missed you so much. I know that cherry on top, yes. I know that this is not groundbreaking. We haven't done groundbreaking things in probably ever. So I missed you. I hope to see some of you in class on Wednesday. It's going to be a fun class and many options. So we will work with different ways of making a British pie. So if you can still sign up, I'm going to send the link tomorrow. I love you, and I received your sign up. I look forward to seeing you. Be safe. I would say enjoy the snow, but I know that it's hard to enjoy when it's that much. What are you, Barbara? So good to see you. Um, bye, everyone. Bye, Veronica. For Catherine, reminder that she will love the end result of her braces. I've missed you guys. See you on Zoom and see you next week. I love you very much.